Hi everybody, Diana, Stitching on the Hill. It's been a while since I've been on, I know. I'm sorry, but I really haven't been getting anything done except one blanket for Boggie Creek for now. I'm working on another one. First thing I have to show is the new yarn at the Dollar Tree. Big 1 pound, just yarn, $5. They have 4 screen. They just came in today, and they're 982 yards, 898 millimeters, 100% acrylic. It's 16 ounces and 454 grams. It's Premier, just 1 pound. And they got white. $5. And they have red. That's the only 3 colors my store had. And this is the color Granite. I looked around the corner, I was like, oh, they got big pounders. So I got a couple. And while I was there, I like these little ones. They're Crafter's Square. This one's a pink. Let me see what color. It's hard to see. I should have already found these. The information. I cannot find. But this is 90% polyester and 10% acrylic. It is so soft and silky. I think it's better than Simply Soft, but why can't I find the color? It just has numbers. But anyway, I found a pink. I found a dark pink, like plum or fusion. I don't know. But it looks red on the camera, but it's a beautiful purple. Fuchsia maybe, or magenta. They just have numbers. I don't know my colors, so it's purple. And they have a blue. You know, it looks gray, but it's blue. How many yards are in these? 2.1 ounces. 132 yards. 120 meters and 50 grams. But they are so soft. I'm thinking I can run this through my knitting machine, because my big knitting machine does not like Red Heart. But I'm going to try this. See how it likes this. Back to the colors. I got a dark blue. I went in there to look for cotton because I want to do the pot holders with Mimi's Crochet and Farming. She's going to be doing pot holders. Here September, I think the 2nd or the 5th. And I got the book, so I'm ready to go. And then they got white. Excuse me. And Here's a lighter purple. It looks gray, but they only had 3 of the dark purple. I've got 2 of the light purple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 pink. Like 5 white. And then 3 blue. That's all I have. That I thought would go good on the, try it on my knitting machine. But I got a whole tote of a huge bowl. And one of each. And you want to see the Boggie Creek blanket that I have finished? This is the one that is ready to go. I think it's easier for me to send mine to Juan than it would be to send it to Florida, because Juan is just in Maryland and I'm in PA next door. So yeah, I could even actually probably drive it to his house. But here is my blanket for Boggie Creek. It's pretty pink colors. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 squares up and 4 across. It measures out to be right on the button. So I hope it's good. So there's my one blanket. I don't want to tell or show the other blanket because I don't want somebody else to take my idea. So I will show that when I get finished. Excuse me. I got a frog in my throat. And I've been working on MJ off the hook. MJ off the hook. Her down sweaters. Okay, there's the blanket. Let me show you the sweater that I have gotten done so far. Actually, I'm working on 2 of them. Get a long way around. Okay, I'll pick these up, put them over here. Okay, here is, just lost the hook. Here's what I got done so far. That would be the front. And then this would be the back. The only thing I don't like is that dark spot up on the collar. And of course that would have to be on the front. But there's the sleeves. I'm just now, I got 3 rows around. This is the purple Mandela. And then this one is the granny stitch. Same pattern. I mean the same shirt, but just a granny stitch. And this is made with, I have one left over from the sweater or the cardigan I made from Skinny Cake. The macaroon, purples and blues. So that's what I've been working on. And I have some things that I was playing around on the knitting machine with. I was going to go ahead and do a blanket like JB. I think that's her name. I think it's going to be, since it's made in a tube, I think it's going to be too hot for the kids in Florida. So I'm not going to do this. I'm going to make the panel so it's not so, thick. So that needs ripped out or something else done with it. But I went ahead and I didn't put them together or anything, but here is my idea. I just crocheted. This is Simply Soft, and then I'm going to twist it and then put it together for a headband. We'll see. An idea. If not, I'm going to make a doll. This would be the head and then the arms, and then sew up the center here for the legs. And then I made another one in purple. But yeah, if I don't like that idea or if it don't turn out right, that's perfect size to make a smaller doll. Turn this into the head. Put 2 slants in here for the arms. And then sew up the center for the legs. And there would be your doll. You wouldn't have to worry about adding no legs or arms. You just stitch here, and then stitch up the middle. This would be an arm, and then it's your legs. Or you wouldn't even have to have legs, just the body with the arms and the head if you want it to sit. But I think it would look better with legs. And then I was going to make a cardigan, well, on the knitting machine. So I went ahead and made an arm. This is Hirschner's yarn. Made another arm. The tube. It colors peach. Dark peach and light peach. And then I made two panels, and I put it two together. That was going to be the back. And then I made 2 more fronts. Well, it would have been okay for a light sweater, right? But when I put them together, when I stitch them together, it looks like crap. I know you can't really tell from there, but from here, it looks like, okay. And I only use the needle. I don't know how else to do it that it'll look better, and that would be the middle of your back. I didn't want that down the center, and I don't. And to make it just one, that's going to be stretchy, and it wouldn't fit me. So I thought I'd make one big back, and then put the 2 fronts. And then sew it up the sides, like a cardigan. And then the arms. I already had the arms made, but I tightened them up because I didn't like the idea, but this is looser. And then that would be the arm. I mean, it would be a beautiful sweater. I just didn't like how it was stitched together. I mean, that would be the inside. This would be the outside. I don't know. It might be just me, but you pull it apart. See, it just looks holy, and I don't know. So I didn't decide yet if I'm going to continue making that or turn these into dolls. that would be a bigger head, a bigger body, a bigger doll. So I don't know yet. And I already got the sides, so I could do whatever I want with these. I don't know if anybody has any suggestions, let me know. And then I was going to make socks. Well, no. I'm going to probably make a smaller baby doll, like a baby. Just make it real tiny with the arms and the legs. I just need to get to stuffing them and make them, and they'll look a lot better. But all I did was this was on the little machine. And that little machine does not like any yarn. It did this up, but crank. And if the yarn gets tight, the gears on that thing are grinding. The only yarn I think I could use on that tiny one is the real number 2, weight 3 maybe. And I don't got much of that yarn. So that's what I've been doing, and this was really a mess to make too. When this is red heart, and that big machine does not like the red heart. Well, this is my 3rd attempt. After you run it through 3 times, it goes easier. I should have just saved up more money and got the better knitting machine. But you learn as you go, I guess. You don't know unless you try it. But there's that. And I did make a video of my August MYC. And I don't know if I'm going to keep going with that. I don't know. Because I can't afford to send yarn. I don't have the yarn to send. I was in it to receive yarn. So, I don't know. But yes, that was a great deal at the Dollar Tree. Those big yarns. That'll last for a while. So, she said, I asked her when she got them in, and she said they just came in today. I hope it's right on the screen because it's backwards to me. But it's Premier just £1 for crafters, makers, knitters, and crocheters. And it says $5 right on it. It's a big pour weight. It's just like any other Red Heart or Premier yarn. It's softer than Red Heart, yes. But yeah, these were the only 3 colors my store had. The white, the green, and the red. Christmas colors. So, I think instead of using my knitting machine for the next Boggie Creek blanket, I'm going to use this stuff. Because these are the colors that I am going to be using. But I need 2 more colors. And that's all I'm giving away. And this here yarn is so soft. But yes, I will try to make more videos. Oh, I did make one more thing. Actually, 2 more. I wanted to make couple little fast things. So, I had some big fat yarn left over. And I think I got this yarn from Carrie when she sent me yarn. the green yarn I'm going to show you here came from her. So I made a little bear and then a little blanket, a lovey. This is made out of the big fat blanket yarn. And this is some kind of Chanel that Carrie, the yarny elephant, sent me. So there's one. And then a duck with wings. It's just a granny square. And I just sewed the heads on. So yeah, the head's made out of the blanket yarn, and then I just took red heart and went around. So yeah, I did make those. So I got that done. This is done. The blanket for Boggie Creek is done. The NYC 824 is done. I did a hat for Mimi's Crochet and Farming. That's done. And I emailed her, but I'll show it to you quick. I forget if I showed it to you or not. It's just a bucket hat, I guess. It's too big for me. I'm not even putting it on, but I made that. What else did I get done? I don't think anything, but I'm working on these sweaters. And that's all for now. So I'm hoping to get more cotton so I could make some dishcloths. So okay, I will let you guys go, and I'll try to get back on here as soon as I can. Thanks for watching. Bye now.